Roof's options bar. So we're sketching this roof and we're still in sketch mode. Let's just back up and I'll show you how I got here. I'm going to click cancel sketch mode. Let's click on roof, roof by footprint, and that takes us right back into sketch mode. And what I wanted to focus on was while drawing lines, the options bar has some really critical information here. So for instance, define slope, what does that mean? Well, if I draw a slope along this face, that's going to be the front face of the roof, of the rafter, and then it's going to slope up from there. Same thing with this side. Notice I'm drawing right against the wall, and typically you're going to want to have an overhang, and I know for sure in this case we do want an overhang. So let's use the offset to define that. And while we're doing this, we'll also look at how the define slope applies to this sketch. I'm going to hit escape, and let's just get out of that command. Good. So I'm going to go back to line, and this time on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, I'm going to have an 8-inch offset. So I'm going to draw along here. Good. Now I'm going to hit escape once. It still retains the 8-inch offset. And now I'm going to draw this side. Now you can see that it's putting the line on the left-hand side of my cursor, which I don't want. How can I flip that? That's right, spacebar. So that will flip it. And now we have ourselves 8 inches on either side. Let's hit escape again. And I want to change this to 12 inches. So this front face has a little bit more of an extension. Now you can see because I picked from right to left, it's trying to put that offset out to the left of the line. And again, I could just hit the spacebar. That's fine. Or if I start on the left-hand side and go to the right, now we've got ourselves our line drawn in there. Let's hit escape once again. Now, what about this line here? Well, actually, this line is not going to be offset because this part of the rafter is going to go right against this reference plane. So I'm going to take the offset right off and just draw that straight across. Good. Let's hit escape twice. Now, this right here, this section, that's not going to work because remember the rules of sketch mode? No gaps, no overlapping lines, and what was the other one? Lines must meet end to end. So we need to make those lines meet end to end, and that'll take away the gap. Trim, that's the tool to use. So let's just trim those two. Trim those two, it's a great corner tool. And let's just say okay to that. Let's finish the edit mode, let's save the changes and see what we have created.